In 1896, a conflict erupted that would go down in history as the shortest war ever fought, the Anglo-Zanzibar War. Lasting a mere 38 minutes, this bizarre episode is a fascinating snapshot of colonial power dynamics and military absurdity. The backdrop of this war is Zanzibar, an island off the coast of East Africa, which was a hub for trade, particularly in spices and slaves. At the time, it was ruled by Sultan Khalid bin Barghash, who had taken power after the death of his cousin, Sultan Hamad. The British, who had significant interests in the region, were not pleased with Khalid's ascent. They preferred a more compliant ruler, one who would align with their colonial ambitions. On the morning of August 27, 1896, tensions reached a boiling point. The British issued an ultimatum to Khalid, demanding he step down. When he refused, the British launched a bombardment from their warships anchored in the harbor. The firepower was overwhelming. The British had a modern fleet, including the HMS St. George and the HMS Thrush, armed with heavy artillery. In contrast, Khalid's forces were equipped with outdated weaponry, including a few old cannons and a handful of rifles. As the British ships opened fire, the Sultan's palace was quickly reduced to rubble. Within minutes, the defending forces were decimated. The British reported only one casualty, a sailor who was injured by a sniper. Meanwhile, the Sultan's forces suffered hundreds of casualties. The war was practically over before it even began. By 9:02 a.m., just 38 minutes after the bombardment commenced, the Sultan's flag was lowered. Khalid fled the palace, seeking refuge in the German consulate, while the British declared victory. It's astonishing to think that a war could be fought and won in less time than it takes to watch a sitcom episode. The aftermath of the Anglo-Zanzibar War was significant. The British installed a puppet sultan, and Zanzibar became a protectorate, further entrenching British colonial rule in East Africa. This brief conflict highlights the stark power imbalance of the time and serves as a reminder of the often absurd nature of imperialism. So, what can we learn from this 38-minute war? It's a testament to the impact of military technology and strategy, but also a reflection of the geopolitical chess game that characterized the late 19th century. In a world where wars can last years, the Anglo-Zanzibar War stands out as a peculiar footnote in history, reminding us that sometimes the most significant events come in the smallest packages.